Yo.
What's going on, Tom?
Just here, brother. Just here. What are you saying?
Fuck another day in here, you know? Same shit today.
I hear you. All right. I'm just trying to get your volume up. Talk. Mic check.
Wagwan?
Yeah. Just talk for a second, quick.
Yeah. It's young drama. Stop it.
There we go. Okay, cool. All right, we recording, we live, we all that stuff. We live and in charge. I got you up on the microphone with the same mic that I'm on, but we're gonna just kind of chat it up. But you already know what it is. It's Connected Podcast, episode 15. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in every single week. Today we have a absolutely special episode for you guys. As you guys see, I don't have the place decked out with snacks and everything like that today. Out of respect for my homie here, he's locked up right now, so I didn't want to be sitting here munching out on too much exotic snacks, talking about how good the snacks are while my dog's in here in a less fortunate situation. So, we're doing things a bit different today, but nonetheless, let me introduce here. We got Young Drama on the phone from the bin. What up, Drama? How you doing, brother? Say what up to the people.
What's going on? How's everybody doing? You already know what it is. It's your boy, Young Drama. Lamar Park, stand up. Toronto, stand up. You already know.
Yeah, brother. We missed you out here, man. We miss you out here, brother. Real talk, man. Like, you're one of those energies. You're one of those energies in the hip hop community that, especially in these times right now with what's going on with everything and the state of everything. Like, I think you'd be pretty vocal on, the situation and trying to make things just better and moving forward with the world, like, all this pandemic bullshit. But, we're trying to find a way to get this music back going, right? So it's like, I feel like you would be one of those people that would be in there, involved, hands-on, like, this is what we need to be doing.
Yeah, man. That's a good look. I appreciate and got my love and respect for what you guys are doing here with this podcast, considering the situation with COVID and not being able to do live shows like you're used to doing, and have it popping, you guys throw some big shows,
Yeah,
that's
bro.
a good artist on. It gives an outlet for artists to be heard and, stay relevant.
And that's kind of what we're doing with the podcast. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. And that's like realistically what we're trying to do with the podcast. Like, if we can't give you guys a stage to perform on, we're gonna give you a stage to perform on. You know what I mean? Here's the stage. Like, this is it, right?
Yeah.
So, I feel like Toronto needed this though. Like, GTA needed this because, there's a lot of media outlets right now in the city, and some of them are kind of doing bigger and whatever. And a lot of them don't necessarily shine on a lot of the underground artists that we have. A lot of it's a lot of the bullshit that's going on rather than shining on, like, a lot of the underground artists that need these types of things, So, I'm just happy to be able to provide that for people and stuff like that. But, you've been locked up now for what, a year now?
Yeah, just over a year.
So I already know obviously what popped up, but if you want to let the people know a little bit what your situation is, like, well, what happened?
Oh, fuck, really, what happened was, wrong place, wrong time type of thing, I had a little, altercation in one of my spots, and instead of, like, making an escalate, I jumped in the car and tried to go flex to the strip club. Going Barrie, leaving from Wasaga Beach to Barrie with one of my dogs. I didn't realize that he was still on parole from the PZ. So we got dragged down for having our high beams on in a back road, So we pull over. I'm assuming I told him, nigga, pull over, you know what I mean? Like, I assume he has his license and we're Gucci. Pulls over. Cops like, got your license, so. My man's like, no, I don't have it on me, but this is my name, date of birth, go run it. Booms. Obviously, give him a fake thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then he shows me, yo, I'm on parole, dog. I said, what? I'm fucking parole. I'm like, my nigga, like, yo, there's a thing in the car, bro. We got caught.
So,
we picky. You know what I mean?
Shit.
Caught a high-speed chase, and it was winter time in them times. Last 2 Januaries ago. So, booms. We end up at like a T intersection, doing about 200 kilometers an hour, and went off road into the ditch. Obviously, we fled the car.
Yeah.
Ended up getting taken down by the dogs. Then about like 2 hours later in the bush.
Damn, you're talking about the dogs. Jeez. So did you get bit up?
Yeah.
You got bit up at all?
Task force. Oh yeah. What do you mean? I lost all feeling in my right arm.
Oh man.
Got severe scars. It looks like I got shot with a buckshot, you know, on my upper arm, you know, like near my
Shit.
shoulder, under my armpit.
Lot
Dogs
of
get a number on me
damage.
still, you know.
Lot of damage. Yeah,
Yeah,
those
yeah,
dogs
yeah.
do damage, man. Those dogs, like, they don't. Those are crazy. I'd be scared
Trust me,
shitless,
dog.
brother.
That's the first time I've ever been taken down by a dog, bro. And I'm telling you, oh my god.
Like it,
You
like
know?
so
But yeah,
so like everyone has a right to be like that scared of these dogs then, because like you're telling like those dogs like yeah, people aren't
they're all
scared for no
different types
reason.
of dogs, right? Yeah. But there's different types of dogs, right? Like every force has their own dog. This one here was the canine, the one, the brown and black one. I forget
The Roddy,
the breed of the dog.
the Rottweiler.
No, like. No,
Oh,
no,
the
not
Doberman,
Rottweiler,
the Doberman or the German Shepherd.
Yeah, one of them ones there. Yeah, with the pointy ears. There,
Yeah,
you know?
I love
Like,
those. I actually
boy.
want one of those dogs, but sorry that you got attacked by one. Fuck.
Yeah. Something I'll never forget. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure, never
I'm
forget.
using against them in court because they weren't supposed to let the dog off the leash. So I ran through a river, wintertime, booms. I'm running through the bush, and then eventually I hear like footsteps coming at me. Booms. So I'm like, fuck. I'm not gonna outrun the dog.
Hell no.
Because I got COPD too, right? So I'm out of breath already. I've already been running for 2 hours. I'm like, fuck. I just give up. Lay down. The dog runs past me. I said, say a word.
Wow.
The dog didn't smell me because I went to the river. Boom. But the dog within like 10 meters runs past me and it does a spin in the snow. And it looks, I look up from laying down on the ground. I look up and I see the thing gunning for me. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I just tuck my head back down so it doesn't bite from my face. Try to bite at my head top, can't get a grip, so it goes under my armpit and just starts getting my shoulder and my arm and just
man.
going ham on me, you know.
So then, boom. From there, cops end up finding you.
Yeah. A few minutes later, task force comes, finds me, walk out the bush, soaking wet, just in a tracksuit, wintertime, freezing like a motherfucker. Take me to the station. They didn't have nothing on me at that point. You know what I mean? So whatever. I don't want to talk too much, you know, about
Yeah.
But,
Of course.
Yeah, you know, but yeah, at that point, didn't have nothing, so they shouldn't have even arrested me being a passenger in a car,
Right.
fleeing the scene of an accident, because that's all they had on me at that point.
Right.
So whatever, they ended up arresting me. I go to penitentiary, did 5 months, finally got bail in high court after being denied the first time. I was on house arrest for like 10 months, and then I breached my fucking house arrest on some bullshit. Me being diabetic too, I just wanted to go get some food in the middle of the night. So, I jumped in a car, or a car from a shorty, go to the fucking get some fast food in the middle of the night. Cops followed me, leaving the building. I'm like, okay, fuck. I'm like, there's no reason for them to follow me. Just driving while black. Wow.
DWB, dog. DWB. Fuck.
It's real, man. Especially when you're in a predominantly like white neighborhood, you know what I mean? Like,
For
it was
sure,
in Toronto,
brother.
I guarantee you they wouldn't have followed me, but it was in the outskirts.
You already know. I hear way too much of that, especially in Toronto and GTA, Durham, everything. Like, yo, man, these cops will pull over anybody.
You know what I mean?
You got a little bit of tint, you got a little bit of color on your skin. Man, it's tough driving out here. That's for sure. I'm a white guy, so it's. I see it from a different perspective, right? But I have a lot of homies that are people of color, right? And I just hear nightmare stories for nothing, just harassment after harassment. But yeah, bro. So then you got drawn down, and then they sucked you.
Yeah,
So
I ended up, like I said, did 5 months. I got in the first couple of months, I tried to go for regular bail. Kept put off, and then eventually I got a hearing. Booms, they denied me. They didn't want me back on road because I had too many priors for whatever trafficking and other charges.
Yeah.
Then I went to high court, paid the lawyer some guap. Went to high court 5 months in, and I got granted bail. Due to COVID too. That's a big reason. They wouldn't have gave me bail, but because
of COVID, right.
Like it was at the peak of the pandemic at that point.
So now, how long you been in there since you got locked again? Getting breached.
I've been in here a year now. I got arrested about December again for the breach of house arrest on the original gun charge.
Right.
Fucking yeah.
So you've been doing dead time 1 year straight.
Yeah. I've been doing that time for the last year.
Do they still give you time and a half for that?
Depends on your lawyer, right? My lawyer is actually lucky to me. My lawyer is Eric Rolfe. He's a big defense lawyer. high profile.
Yeah.
He's one of the lawyers on the circle of lawyers, like
Right.
the committee on lawyers that actually fight for the 2-for-1 for inmates.
Mm-hmm.
So I was lucky on my last, because I already did time served for other charges.
Right.
I pled to certain charges, except the gun charge. That's why I'm taking a trial.
Right.
I pled to the other ones because I was caught red-handed.
Right.
Nothing I could do about that, right? So
Yep.
I pled to the trafficking charges, got everything off the table. Now the only thing they have is the gun charge. But they gave me 2-for-1 for everything else.
All right. That's
So
not bad.
I
Then.
don't know. I could get lucky again and they give me 2-for-1 for the gun too, right? That's what I'm hoping.
Right.
I'm pretty sure my lawyer will work his magic. You know what I mean? So
Word. Well.
that's what I pay him for. That's what he does.
Yeah,
you know?
that's right. That's right. Well, we're all hoping that you have a successful trial, and that we can see you sooner than later back out here. You know what I mean? Ripping on some shows, getting some music out there, some music. I already know. Me and you off cam, we've been talking about music videos already. So like, it's good to hear that you're in it's good to hear you're in good spirits. Sometimes people get locked and their mind can go here, their mind can go there. So it's good that you're working on music. Like,
I don't let his place break me down. I'll break this place down. You know what I mean?
Facts,
I'm
bro.
a dog for life. You know what I mean? Like,
no, it's true. You're a pit bull, bro. I'm surprised you didn't bite that dog back, bro. I'm surprised you didn't bite that dog back. You know what I'm saying? You're a pit bull, bro.
To be honest, when the dog first bit me, I put my weight on its head top, and the dog started like whining, like. But it was muffled because of my whole body weight was on top of him over his whole head top.
Yeah.
But I thought about like hurting the dog and then me catching a body charge. You know what I mean? Like, if I would have killed the dog, then you already know I'm going down for fucking murder of an officer. Cause
no, you're right. You're right. And also, like, my
thing.
No, facts. And my whole thing too is like, I mean, obviously in the situation it's different, but. Like it ain't the dog. It ain't the dog's fault. You know what I'm saying? And like, I hate to sound like that weird sappy like animal activist guy, but like, yo, it ain't the dog's fault. Like, the dog gets bred, the dog gets brought. It ain't the dog's fault. The dog's just doing what it's trained to do. You know what I mean? But
100%. So the only thing is they shouldn't have let the dog off the leash.
No, facts.
Facts. That's against protocol.
Right.
So that's gonna help me in my trial too, right?
Exactly.
Let the dog off the leash.
A lot of people don't know that. Like, and people get angry and stuff. They're like, oh, like, they hear about gun charges and stuff, and then they're like, oh, how did this guy only get this time? Or, oh, how is this guy out of jail and he got a gun charge? Well, it's because the cops aren't doing their job properly. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, people want to get mad, right? It's like, come on, guys.
A lot of them are used to like 90%. Like, it depends where you are too. Like Toronto cops are used to them gun charges and like people with guns, so they know how to deal with them accordingly. So they're not usually gonna have fuck ups.
Right.
But when you're out in the boonies or they're not used to this type of behavior, they don't know how to react when a problem occurs.
That makes sense.
What I mean? So then that's when all the fuck ups and discrepancies come into play. Like, you guys didn't give your rights to a lawyer because you guys are so caught up on the fucking gun that you found. You forgot to fucking let them call a lawyer when you're in the fucking cop station.
Yeah.
You guys stupid. Like, do your fucking job. This is what you guys went to school for. What you guys are paid to do. Do your fucking job correctly, because my lawyers are gonna slump you up in court.
Right. So let me ask you this then. So, to the music now, like, for anyone that's watching that doesn't know Drama, okay? So, Drama been rapping for as long as I've been in the game. So, probably before I was in the game. My bad. But, so I linked up with Drama years ago, like over 7 years ago, before Connect the Dot actually started. I was introduced to Drama. He was performing on some shows here and there. And then when Connect the Dot started, Drama was a huge supporter. He was on the shows, helping promote it, everything. He was at the yacht performance. He was, he's been at a lot of them. He's been at a lot of the big good ones. He's seen a lot of the Connect the Dot. He's seen the growth, right? But we've also seen his growth, right? We got to see Drama's growth. So from the first time we seen you perform in Drama, like, even me myself, like, I instantly knew that you were one of the doper artists in the city, like, just off your performance. Like, I didn't hear your music online first. Do you know what I mean? I saw you perform. Which is cool for me. Like, not a lot of people get that. They they hear the music first and they see the person perform, whatever, right? I was, I got to see you perform. I was like, yo. And for me, if you can perform, that shows me your true skill. Like, because the songs songs are doctored up a bit. You know what I mean? And that's just with everybody. It's gonna sound your best, right? Your song's gonna sound your best. But when you're live,
and a lot of people, sorry to cut you off.
No,
people know how to write lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people might have the image of being an artist and have the capability to write lyrics too. But when it comes to performing in front of a stage full of people, a crowd full of people, they get stage fright and they don't have the presentation that is needed to actually, go with the lyrics and their image.
Yeah, and actually engage with the crowd and captivate them. You know what I mean? Like, and like I've seen you come there and only bring like 5-6 people, whatever. Like not like you're not there with a bag of people, and you literally shut down the show. Like, do you know what I mean? And then that's how you know.
The crowd jumping.
Yeah, and that's how you know you have good music. That's how you, bro. You are a firecracker on stage, and that's something that I've always respected you about. And like, aside from being just a solid guy, like like real, you know what I mean? Like me and you have always been tight, and you've never done me any wrong. I've never had any even slight thought, oh, drama might do this or drama or nothing. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like it's good to work with solid people. Like, yeah, like look, people like that are watching, right? Like, yo, people in Toronto, people in the GTA, people in Canada in general. Like, yo, they might be street people. They might be people that are, they were brought up, a certain way. Not everybody gets that opportunity like the other guy, right? Not everybody gets brought up the same way, right? 100%, so at the end of the day, though, like there's some people that are, doing things that some people look at as like, oh, that's bad or that's wrong. But it's situational, and that doesn't make that person a bad person. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't mean that person's a piece of shit. I know a lot of people that are rich that have this, that, and maybe don't even do anything illegal, but they're pieces of shit. Do you know what I mean? But I know people that come from the slums.
Real talk, though,
I know so many people that come from the slums, come from nothing, literally have nothing, and they're such better people than the other people. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather work with that guy than the next guy, because I know he's not going to try to snake me. He understands loyalty. He understands respect. A lot of different things that get taught on a street level. Facts, brother. So I just wanted to big you up on that and shout you out. But I also wanted to ask you, like, in terms of the music though, like how, like what's been going on, like what's in the bin, and like I know you've been there for a year, so how's the pen game? Have you been slapping the paper or what?
Honestly, the only thing you got to do in here is work out, read books, and write lyrics. Word. I draw little pictures here and there. I'm an artist. I'm gifted in that way too. But yeah, I've been writing lots of lyrics, man. I got a lot of shit in the works. Right now, actually, I'm working on a track I'm trying to record from jail, as well as a video that I'm actually gonna have you do. Word. The videos, the song is with Young Stitch.
Sick.
I'm not gonna give the title of the song yet, but just I'm gonna let you know. I don't want to give too much of a drop on the song, but the song's gonna be fire. It's gonna be an original song, original type, like original concept for a video that nobody I've ever seen done yet in Canada, or from what my recollection, anyone in the States has ever done.
Word.
Get a live video of me in the cell here rapping,
Yeah, bro.
Go with the lyrics, and
when you pitched me that concept, damn, I had like goosebumps when you pitched me that concept, bro. I swear to God, bro. No lie. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for that. so that's good. So you got mad music already written. You already have mad music as it is. I'm sure you probably had stuff before you went in that you might even want to release eventually too.
Yeah. The last mixtape I dropped, like I've been so busy with the trap life, honestly, and the hustle, that like I take away from my music time, like my ultimate like passion for music and my goal of being an actual artist is taken away from my day-to-day life. Things I have to do in life just to survive and feed my family,
Yeah, brother.
This is what I've been doing, and pretty much, I can't say it's all I know, because I can do anything in the world. Anything I put my fucking mind to, I'll do. But it's just, sometimes, it's just what's easiest and what's in front of me, So that's what I run with, and what's the fastest way to make money.
No, it makes sense, brother, and that's why even with us with the Connect the Dot platform, we're trying to give as much opportunity to artists to be able to make legitimate money as possible, right? Like, yeah, we were doing that before with the shows, but now we have a whole new game plan. Like 2022, you're gonna see a whole different Connect the Dot. Like when you come out, you're gonna see a whole different Connect the Dot, anyways. But
you have 1 minute remaining for this call.
Hold that thought. I'm gonna call you right back.
Got
you
you.
already know the stupid phone.
Got you, brother. No problem. Call me right back. Call me right back. I'm gonna ball up.
You already know. Yeah,
okay, fam.
Right back, brother.
As you guys see, you already know. Like, it's dope to see that Drama's in good spirits and everything like that. We are gonna be working on a music video that is coming up next. Like, you guys are gonna see that real soon. And he's gonna be recording a song from jail, which is dope. But yeah, man, just to shout out Super Vendors one time while we're in here in the mix. Again, I didn't want to pop out the snacks and everything like that while I had the homie. He's locked up. He doesn't get the the privilege of being able to have these things. So Basically, yeah, shout out to Super Vendors every single week. You already know they hook us up with exotic snacks and drinks. We usually munch out, smoke out a little bit, and do all those kind of things. So go check them out. They're an online delivery service. They're also available for pickup if you are in Mississauga. Go check them out, supervendors.ca. Also, you can go check us out, connected.tv.ca for merch and all that type of stuff. Don't forget to follow us on the Instagram as well. So the next episode that you guys are going to see is going to be a vlog video. After that vlog video, I'm doing 4 interviews. So it's just going to be nonstop interviews coming at you guys, piling them up, trying to get as many interviews as possible. So if you are an artist watching this and you want to be interviewed, you have a project coming out or whatnot, you want to come on here and shoot the shit, come through, hit me up, let me know. All right. If you know any artists, tag them below. Let me know which artists should be on the show. You know, we're trying to push local Canadian hip hop. So if you are an artist, you need to be on here. All right. So we're going to keep growing this platform. You know, we're just waiting here for Young Drama to hit us back. We're going to hear more from Young Drama. I'm going to ask him a few questions about, you know, the COVID situation and those kind of things in the bin, because I want to know a little bit about that, you know. So let's see what what his perspective is on COVID. Obviously, we have our outsider perspective on. All right, so let's get it here. We got Drama back. Let's go.
Thank you for using Cellmate.
I'm back.
There he is. He's back. You already know what it is, man. So yeah, bro, I just wanted to get in. I wanted to ask you a quick question, because like all of us people out here, like we kind of been dealing with this COVID shit. I know you were out a little bit, and then you were also in. So like, I kind of want to get your perspective on it, because our perspective is like, man, this shit is crazy what's going on right now with the vaccine passports and all this stuff. I know that doesn't necessarily affect you guys, right?
Yeah, I personally think let me speak on first on behalf of being in here with the COVID.
Mm-hmm.
In Spain for lockdowns, like we're locked down 90% of the time. Like in 3-4 months, we were out maybe 7 times, like for a full day in day room on the range.
Wow.
Other time we're just locking ourselves. They might let us out every 2 days for a shower for an hour for telephone calls too. Right?
Damn.
But yeah, inside here it's insane. Like it's an excuse for them to just lock us up, though. Really, at the end of the day, and then they say it shortens the staff. Now half the staff doesn't want to show up, so
Right.
now we're locked down because they don't have enough staff to unlock us out of ourselves.
Are they forcing you guys to take vaccines or?
No, but they are asking everyone to try to take vaccines. To be honest, like, I'm not, man, I'm not taking no fucking vaccine. I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
I don't believe in that shit. Like,
Right.
I believe it's a big, like, sure, it's real, it's out there, but I believe it's a population control thing too. At the end of the day, the way
It
I
could be.
kind of feel, you know.
It could be for sure, especially because it started in China.
Like, I personally don't know, but that's just one of my thoughts. And my theories,
one of
the
the big theories that are floating around is that China developed this to basically kill off a lot of their elderly, because it's a disease that kind of kills off the elderly more than it would kill off the younger people.
It attacks the older people first, you know. And
Right.
It hits your respiratory system.
So I read this article and it was pretty interesting, and like, I'm not saying it's true. I don't know what the hell's going on in this world, but you know, it basically is saying that China would like, why would China do this? Because one, the population control, they need less people, whatever, right? But two, if you kill off the elderly, it actually stimulates your economy, because a lot of those people are insurance holders that will basically be paying out their families, right? So then their families get their estates, et cetera, et cetera. So you lose people, the people below them gain money and actually spend the money more, because a lot of the old people hold the money, right? So it was just this long article. I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. And then it came over here, and then now it's this big thing, blah, blah, blah. But let me ask you this, though. Is there people in there that caught COVID? Did anybody die from COVID?
Yeah, there is. People in here actually have caught COVID. It's helped them in their case on getting released.
Okay.
Some of them actually, it hasn't helped, but it's like a pick of the draw.
Yeah.
Whenever the jail wants to release you, they look at your record, your institutional record, everything like that, you know? But yeah, people have caught it in here. So
has anybody died in there from COVID?
Not that I know of. People have actually, someone just died the other week, but from drinking, he puked in his sleep and he died, you know? Like,
whoa.
Yeah, like last week,
wild.
someone died.
And
people are usually dying of, like, you know what's really killing man over here is that fentanyl shit. Like, dropping man's left, right, and center.
In there too?
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Dropping
no.
people like crazy.
That's
You know,
crazy, man. That down shit's stupid.
yeah.
I don't even get people, like, to be honest. Like, I actually had a friend that OD'd a couple years ago, and it's very sad, to find out that he was doing needles and banging and stuff and all that stuff. And
I've had friends too that I've lost to that, lost to
yeah,
the fentanyl game. Like,
and you know what's
sometimes
you
I
know what's
would never
messed up is
think-
that's the pandemic right now, and people don't realize that because not a lot of people are street level
that
or
lifestyle.
paying attention,
Yeah,
and the media's not pumping it out there, that's for sure. But there are
100%.
various Facebook groups, there's various outreach, like community outreach places, like groups that you can find out there that are really trying to put an end to the fentanyl crisis that we're having, because realistically, there was a crack pandemic in the 80s and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
And but look what they did, though. Look what they did when there was a crack pandemic. What did they do? Media blasted. Oh, government here, cops here. Like they cracked down on it, right? But there's this massive fentanyl which could potentially be worse than the crack pandemic, and we're just talking about COVID and the pandemic and vaccines.
Yeah. What's fucked up though is fentanyl's made off of merely legal substances and
Right.
chemicals. It's just mixed together.
Yeah, and it's a bad dose, and then you get another guy that tries to cut it down or something, and then you get another guy that touched it, and then then it just gets bad, and then by the time you get it, it's shit, right? So,
Yeah.
but anyway, so COVID is affecting you guys in there, right? But right now you guys aren't locked down.
No, we're not locked down. I'm surprised. Being a Saturday, usually we're locked down because of shortage of staff or some bullshit. They give us any excuse in the book.
Now, what
You know
about
I
what
mean?
about the passports? Have you heard anything about these passports at all?
About passport?
Like the COVID, like the immunization passports?
Oh, yeah. No, not really. They just tell us that, the nurse come around and ask everybody, like, yo, do you guys want to take the vaccine shot? Yes or no?
Okay, so what they're doing right now out here is, and it just got enforced, it's passed and everything, is you have to have a vaccine passport that says so it's on your cell phone, right? It's a QR code that places scan, right? And when they scan it, it gives them your ID, and it gives them your immunization, so it lets them know that you're vaccinated, right, with the COVID-19 vaccine. If you do not have the passport and you are not vaccinated, you're not allowed in restaurants, you're not allowed in arenas.
Yeah, I heard of that. Gyms and shit. I was
Gyms?
watching that on the news. That's that's ridiculous.
Isn't that crazy?
Ridiculous.
And
So some
on top of
people
that, because this
religiously-
is what you're not seeing. You might see that on the news, right? But you're not on Facebook. So when you go on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or any of this stuff, bro, there's this huge divide in the people right now. It's crazy. There's actually people that are there should be vaccine passports. And I'm talking about people that are in the hip hop game, people that you might know or you might even respected in the past.
Bigger heads up in the game. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, let's go, vaccine passport. Oh yeah, it makes sense, and this and that and this and that, and they're making fun of people that aren't vaccinated and all this kind of trying to name call that people. Bro, I'm telling you, it's getting ugly out here, bro. It's getting ugly out here, and it's funny because I'm stupid on Facebook sometimes. I just start talking some smack here and there, right? But I tried to just stay away from the COVID nonsense for the last little bit because I'm just sick of it, right? But bro, once they put out these vaccine passports and I actually seen people being this is good, and people, everyone should be vaccinated. I'm excuse me, what's wrong with you? How could you? I don't understand how anyone could even think like that.
When I said population control too, I didn't just mean about killing off a lot of people. I mean when I say jump, you ask me how high.
Yeah.
You guys have to be inside at 6 o'clock.
Right.
You guys are getting tickets.
Yeah, because guess what? We're tracking you on your QR code.
People are actually listening.
Oh,
What
100%.
if everybody said fuck you and not did that? You know what I mean?
Trust me, bro.
You guys have a different type of pandemic on your hands, a different type of problem.
Yeah.
No, but half of these people are just you know what? I'm gonna be a puppet to the government and say, all right, you know what?
Trust
you tell
me.
me I have to go in at this time. You tell me I have to have a vaccination to go to a fucking restaurant. Sure, I'll do it.
Yeah, real talk. If Justin Trudeau told some of these guys to jump up and rub their belly and tap their head at the same time, they'd be doing it right there on the spot.
100%.
They don't care.
Not me.
Nope.
I'm unruly.
I hear that. For me, it's not even about the unruliness. For me, it's like this. It's bro, it's my body, right? So I know my body.
100%.
I know my body. It's not even okay. Hear me out. Not even the my body, my choice thing. Even though that's a thing. Like that should be no matter what. Like especially with the
100%.
medical, like you should be able
Yeah.
to put what you want in your body. It's different if there was a pandemic that was killing millions of people and like okay, it was a serious like people are dropping dead left, right, and center, right? But
Yeah.
that's not necessarily what we're seeing. Okay, yeah, people are dying for sure, granted, and it's bad, and I feel bad for those people and their families. But at the end of the day, it's not like it's left, right, and center. It's not to the point. It's like, hey, we have to force this. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's really not there. Do you know what I mean? So for people to be like, yo, you have to, you should do it, it's like that's crazy, man. Like me personally, like if I put that stuff in my body, I feel like I'm gonna have a bad reaction, this, that, and the other. I'm gonna like right now, my back is forced against the wall. I'm gonna have to take it. Do you know what I mean? Because I'll tell you, I'm gonna tell you straight up, my son. He plays sports. My other son, he's about to play sports. My daughter, she does dance. Like, do you know what I mean? What? I'm not gonna go see these things? Like, come on
Yeah, you
now.
don't want to deprive them of that shit, right?
Not
You
even
know,
deprive
they
them.
have-
I've been at every one of my son's hockey games. I've never missed one, and his soccer games, and his you know what I mean practices. I don't miss that stuff, right?
Yeah, but are they saying that your son needs to take the vaccine?
No,
in order to
he's
still play
fine.
hockey?
He's fine. He can play hockey. He doesn't need the vaccine. But if I want to go watch him, I need the vaccine because I need to show my passport to get in.
Holy.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
awesome.
So it's just crazy. It's a crazy situation. I just wanted to update you on that just in case you didn't know about it. I just like I know it kind of shitty is a shitty situation,
I
but
didn't really know about that. No, I
Yeah.
didn't. I just know. I heard that man had to take the vaccine in order to go into restaurants and like.
yeah,
gyms
but the
and
passport's
so
here,
forth.
brother. The passport is here. That's like the chip. That's what I was saying. Yo, you might as well just put the chip right. Like screw the passport on the cell phone. Go right to the chip. Just put it in the people's hands, man. Like let them get it. Then they can show up.
Yeah,
they can
then
scan
everybody's
their hand.
marked. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
an idiot thing. Yeah, fuck
Bro,
that.
that's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. But anyways, anyways, moving
Yeah,
on
that's
from
like
that.
an invasion of privacy. You know?
Oh, it's
That's
more
it,
than
man.
that. It's more than that.
More than
It's-
that, obviously,
yeah.
but like that's the way I feel. Like, what the fuck?
That's
What are you
that
doing
to
with
start. To start, yeah, it's an invasion of privacy. But like on the grand scale of things, it's a lot more, right? Like,
that? Yeah,
you
no,
know.
100%.
So, but anyways, it's yeah, it's infringement on your rights. It's a lot of different stuff. But you know, at the end of the day, let's jump off this topic because you know that one's gonna make me want to jump
Yeah,
off a
we
bridge
want
a
for
bit.
days about that shit. You know what I mean?
But no, I'm just happy to hear from you, brother, and glad to hear that you're in good spirits and all that kind of stuff, and that you're working on music. We're happy to get you out. It sounds like your trial is gonna go well for you. We're really hoping it does. But you know, I was talking with you about this off cam, but just to kind of let the people know, you know, what we want to do here with Connect the Dot, just to kind of get the ball rolling, to kind of help Drama and stuff like that. Is we talk with Drama about doing a collaboration on a shirt. We're gonna be doing like a free Drama shirt. We're getting the design worked on right now. Connect the Dot collaboration. We're gonna pump those out, and all the proceeds from that shirt are gonna be going to Young Drama. We're gonna toss that in the canteen for the young dude to help him out.
Okay, yeah. Speaking of canteen, I wanna thank what's the name of the sponsor there for the
Super vendors,
the
super vendors.
Super vendors. Yeah, I wanna shout out Super Vendors and Connect the Dot, Mike Guts and Dan Barker for the canteen money sent. You know, considering my conditions right now being locked up in CNCC, I wasn't able to get my hands on directly with the exotic snacks and drinks and so forth. So right now I'm snacking on some Della cookies and some plantain chips right now and some 3-in-1 coffee, a Nescafe, you already know what it is, some canteen food here. You
Jeez.
know, big thanks to you guys for the canteen money sent. You already know what it is. Enough love, man.
That's
I
right. That's
appreciate
right. So all you guys, if you guys are watching, what we did was for this episode, we did a little special thing. So we kind of sent Drama a little bit of money. Shout out to Super Vendors for going in with us, hooking him up, just make sure he's got some food for the interview, to make sure he's snacking on whatever he can get his hands on in there, right? But you know, going forward, we want to hook him up with a little bit more, you know, and we're trying to do this stuff with more artists as well. Is working together, collaborating on swag that you guys can cop through the website. You guys cop that website. You guys cop that through the website. You guys are directly supporting an artist, right? So, you know, obviously a lot of artists, they have music and stuff like that. They got it. Usually you can stream it, and they don't make a lot of money off the streams, right? So merch is a big way that I've been trying to talk artists into getting on top of it. Like, get on it already. Like, you should already have it. If not, get on it, right? And so this is what we want to do for artists. I already spoke with Drama about this, but you know, it's not going to cost him any money for this initiative. We're going to make this thing pop off. We're going to sell as many shirts as we can, and we're going to get him as much profit as possible. And again, we want to duplicate that with other artists that we work with. And when Drama comes out, we want to continue that, build on the swag, build on the merch line, and help this guy really develop himself, the foundation. Him and his homie, you know, he's got a manager that's working with him out here right now. You can shout out the management.
Shout out Alan Watt. You
Right.
already know Alan Watts, 6-star record. You already know what it is.
Right. So big up to Watson. He was going to be here today. Unfortunately, he couldn't come here to be in person today. He had a business to take care of, which is dope. And so me and him are going to be working together to try to help kind of build a little bit of a foundation so when Drama gets out, he's just right on his feet and rocking and rolling. But anyways, Drama, I really appreciate you coming on the podcast. And, we'll try to get you back out maybe, in a little bit. But, before we let you go, you got any bars for the people? I want to, I know you've been writing.
Of course.
Maybe you could bless us with a 16 or a little something.
Yeah. I got you.
Okay.
All right, yo, it's your boy Young Drama. You already know what it is. Toronto stand up. Yo. I flip a nigga broad daylight, turn the lights on. Don't make me catch you in my sight like a Nikon. Or it's lights, camera, action. Trust a nigga like me, I don't back down. If I'm caught slipping out, snitch, that's a no-no. Cause when I touch road, dump them in the water like a rowboat. Hit it, bitch, tell her bounce like a pogo. Yeah, my rap sheet long like a wish list. I'm trying to scratch off my ops by Christmas. This is real talk, nigga, fuck the gum flaps. Yeah, I'm picking off niggas, no thumbtacks. Keep your mouth closed, inside and outdoors. Haters talking like they lit, I blow out those. And them haters say they eatin', I got mouths full. Only few real niggas at my table. So say we unorthodox and unstable. Cause I came from the bottom, no cable. Now I'm at the top looking down with my crown on. I leave the rest laid out like a pylon. Then get my pile on. I'm talking big stacks. I'm eating 5-star dinners, no Big Macs. Said I flex with a tech, not a 6-pack. So go ahead and rat a sell it ain't new to me. I be out soon with a broom and jewelry. In the jail I got big off of punch strings. I'm name brand, I ring bells cause I done things. And I'm still doing shit. No, I ain't new with this. I'm ludicrous. Fly a nigga like a stewardess.
Jeez.
Boy, Young Drama, man. I'm out here. You know what I mean?
No.
Shut up my whole block, D-block. You already know what it is. I'm on D-block here, one pod. You already know what it is. Penatang, CNCC. Free all my dogs. You know what I mean? Free
real
Chinks
one.
Raw. You already know what it is. Or just with Chinks Raw up in fucking Lindsay right now. You already know what it is. Free up all my dogs. So you already know what it is. From everywhere. Freedom's a must.
Freedom's a must, brother. Respect,
I also want to give shout outs to, man, I've been watching Vibe lately and I see a couple new female artists in the city buzzing right now. Like,
yeah, who you seeing?
Castilla.
Okay, yeah.
Girl. Castilla's doing her thing out there. You already know what it is. She got baddie too. Fucking shout out Jula T. You already know what it is.
Yeah,
4 a.m. in Toronto.
Yeah.
All right.
Jeez,
All right.
jeez.
Yeah. She's doing her thing.
That's good that you're keeping in tune, man. It's good that you're doing what you can to tap in, man. That's dope, bro. I fuck with that.
Man,
That's heavy.
Yeah, man.
Yo, those bars were heavy too, man. Yo, you guys already know Drama the problem, man. That's why they calling him the problem, bro. This
You
guy's
already know what it is, bro.
animal.
You already know. This time, though, when I followed out, I'm trying to do a little bit of everything.
Word.
Thinking on my G shit still, but then, I got some shit that's like for the girls.
Of course.
You know, if you check out my shit, I'm doing some like R&B type style shit. I got just everything. I want to do a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? And then
100%.
get all people that love all types of different music. I don't want to just cater to one corner of people. Then I want to cater
For sure, bro. You're a versatile artist, but man, when it comes to those bars, like. Jeez, man. I know. I've heard some of your club stuff before. You show me, you've performed some club stuff in the past. You what I mean. I know your versatility for sure. And I think to be honest, it's one of those ones where it's like you make an album that's like for the girls, you make an album for the streets. You know what I mean? Like I think that's like what a lot of people are doing right now.
I got some jail tunes too. You know what I mean?
Sick.
Like. Yeah. Take this in. I'm gonna do a little one too. I just been working on the last few days.
Get it?
Something different. So it's like. Something different than in and out of these cells. Something different than living life of hell. Something different, but only time can tell. Will change really come my way? Something different than living life of blues. Something different that only you can choose. Something different that you'll no longer lose. Is change really here to stay? Something different.
Yo, that's hard. That's hard, bro.
You know what I mean?
You need the right beat for that one too. Like you need a fucking slapper for that, bro. That sounds hard. Yeah, I like that, bro. That's dope, man.
Yeah. That's a little taste of something, you know what I mean?
Well,
But yeah, that's just something I'm working on right
no,
now.
I
You know,
appreciate.
I got a lot of shit I'm working on.
I appreciate you keeping us tapped in on, like, you know what I mean, what you got going on, what you're working on, and all that is good to hear that you're on point with the bars right now. You're thinking about like some big records, like, you know, it's good, man. Like I said that earlier, like, you know, some people go in there and they get a different mindset. It's good to see that you're on a mindset of building for when you get out. Like, you know what I mean? You're like, okay, I got to do this, and that, man. So, all right, brother. Well, listen, you know, like I said to you already, like, call me any day. You know what I mean? Just hit me up anytime. I'm here. We could shoot the shit. We can start working on stuff, start building. And again, I appreciate you coming on here and you know what I mean, like letting the people know what's going on with you. I'm sure a lot of people have been wondering what's going on with Drama. Now you guys know. And yeah, brother.
You have 1 minute remaining for this call.
Percent, man. People, you know, like for the last couple of years, I've been in and out of jail. For the last year, I've been in jail. But before that, I was just so busy in the hustle that it's like I don't forget about the music, but I wasn't focused on my music.
Right.
But this time I get out, trust me, I'm going 100 full.
And we got you, brother. You already know. So
You know what I mean?
so we're gonna be building before you come out. When you come out, we're gonna be just. All right. So, yo, have a blessed day, man. I appreciate you.
On the podcast today, you already know what it is. Shout out all my fans, all my people that's still listening. You already know if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be who I am. You know what I mean? Shout out Mike Guts, Dan Barker, the whole Connected Dot team. You already know what it is, man.
Respect, Drama. Stay up. We'll talk to you soon. Peace, brother.
One love, one love.
So there you go. You already know what it is, guys. Connected Up Podcast. Respects for tuning in all the way to the end. If you did tune into the end, comment down below. # free drama. And we'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace out.